And aside from the political and military developments, there are also moves that impact the global economy. And that means real money for investors and governments from Europe to Asia to the Americas. My colleague Phillip Yin, anchor of Biz Asia America, joins us now to explain. You got all the numbers there, Phil.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to explain the best I can. As you were talking earlier in the show, diplomacy is taking its course of action, but investors aren't waiting at all. I put together a couple of charts here, or I should say graphics, to illustrate what's happened over the past 24 hours. The markets around the world, we started with Asia. First of all, they started declining. Russia, you can see there, the stock market down almost 11%. Hong Kong down 1.5%. Germany, of course, a big discussion point as to what they could or could not do here, down 3.4%. And you can see there the U.S. S&P, the stocks there down 0.7% to the downside. That's how the equity markets reacted. They are the first to react. But we also don't want to forget about the currencies and commodities, because that's always a very key indicator as to what may or could happen next. Look at the currencies for Ukraine, down 7.3%. This is just in the last 24 hours, mind you. The euro relatively stable, and when there's fear, there's a crisis, there's a risk in the marketplace, where do people go? To gold. Gold up 2.3%, and also oil as well. And what's interesting with oil, of course, Russia is a major player on the international markets when it comes to oil, and it's interesting that that's moving a little higher because people perceive that perhaps risk might be going higher, Elaine.